Hi, it's Miss Cyberling, and today we're going to think about adjectives and adverbs and whether or not we should use them. So there's a lot of sort of like discussion in the literary world about adjectives and adverbs. Some people think it's really amateur to use them. I think it's okay in moderation, but I do think that there are way better choices that we can make most of the time when we're trying to describe nouns and verbs. So an adjective would be describing a noun, and an adverb would be describing a verb. So saying something like, she ran quickly. Quickly would be an adverb. Or a cheery sunflower. Cheery would be an adjective for sunflower. So there are other choices that we can make that will make language feel more exciting, more active, and I think that those are the things that we would like to do more often than not. So we can do this through imagery, metaphor, and just writing in a more active voice. So I'm going to read from my book, The Young Writer's Fiction Workbook, an example of something that uses a lot of adjectives and adverbs, and then I'm going to show you what using more active language can do. So the first one with the adjectives and adverbs. The wide-seated bike with the curved handlebars creaks loudly as Ben stops abruptly at the end of the road. The hot pavement is rough on the tires. So that's an okay paragraph. But what if instead of using all those adjectives and adverbs, we said something like this? The beach cruiser screeches as Ben hits the brakes. The pavement bubbles beneath the tires. Or instead of saying something like, she closed the door forcefully, forcefully being the adverb, try, she slammed the door. Maybe just think about this when you're writing. So we're going to try a prompt to practice some more active writing and image-based writing as opposed to using adjectives and adverbs. So here's your prompt. Write a description of the sun setting in a jungle. Fill it with imagery, but do not include any adverbs and limit your adjectives. Instead, use metaphors, similes, or just write the play-by-play of what you see. So try it, and maybe challenge yourself to look at the ways that you're using adjectives and adverbs, and maybe see if writing actively or adding more imagery makes your writing elevated. You can buy my book on Amazon. It's called The Young Writer's Fiction Workbook. That's our lesson today, and I hope you enjoyed thinking about this.